So I tried to do a thing with my hair. It didn't work. Hence the drowned rat situation. Give me a second, I'll be right back. I think that will do for now. Hi, how you doing? Still in quarantine. It is I don't even freaking know what day it is anymore. So it's the 25th of April, a Saturday, and I'm bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored. I think this is the first time I'm wearing glasses on my channel in a video, because the hay fever is trying to kill me. I tend to keep crying a lot, and I keep rubbing my eyes. So we're gonna wear glasses, and you might see the reflection of my ring light in them, but I will try to keep my head down. So, how is everyone doing in quarantine, wherever you are in the world? It's all pretty the same thing, right? As you can see, it's very bright outside. It's lovely sun. Might go for a walk in a minute. But first, I just thought I want to give you guys an update, because I haven't done an update. I don't know when. I don't have a schedule for these things anymore. It's just a bit like when I feel to do one. And I think right now is a good time to do one. So I am on day 901 of being steroid free, which deserves a round of applause, I think. Next milestone will be 1,000, and that will be in August, I think. And I'm just hoping that quarantine is over by then, because I will throw myself a little party. As you can see, I'm itching a little bit. I am not 100%, but I purposely wore this vest to show you guys my skin. This time last year, I had just come back from my holiday to the Bahamas. Oh, what a better life that was. And while I was out there, my skin was amazing. Like, it cleared up within the first 3 days. And then I went in the ocean. It was beautiful. My hair was lovely. Everything was just good. Life was so good. And then I came home, and it just went all to shit all over again. If we take a clip from last year, I'll put it right here. Suddenly, this time last year, I started getting like a spread all down my arms. Literally like top of the arm, from here all the way down to my wrist. And that was all of like last year. 2019 was basically attack of the arms. It seems like this withdrawal just moves from different areas of my body and affects it in different ways. Whatever. So now I'm in the 3rd year of my withdrawal, because the first year would be 0 to 1. Then second year will be 1 to 2. And now I'm past 2 years. So I'm in my 3rd year of withdrawal. And what it's affecting is basically my neck again, and my chest, and the middle of my arms. These are my arms now, and oh, I'm not in focus. Yeah, so these are my arms now, and as you can see, there's nothing. It's lovely, it's shiny, it's shoulder movement, it's glossy. Obviously, I had a bath about, I think, an hour and a half ago. I have creamed my face, I've creamed my neck. I don't think I creamed my arms, unless I got some on there, but this is my arm. These are my arms straight out of the bath, and I think they look pretty good. So I haven't creamed my arms, and especially like the back is like so soft. It's lovely. So this is nothing like last year. All of this is from last year, all these little scars. But all in all, my arms look great. And then we get to this bit. As you can see, it's quite grey in this area, which is beautiful. That is all that's happening. I'm bloody hell. Okay, the sun is just trying to mess me up. Hold on. Oh, look at that. Shine the light on it. You can see that there's a bit of like a discoloration up to about here. I have put cream on this, so it is pretty like moisturized. And the funny thing is, it feels all right. It feels really smooth. But I wake up in the mornings and I'm really dry. This video is just a mess. So the sun was fully trying to ruin this video, but we move. My skin on my chest is, okay, maybe you can see it better now. Oh, yeah, you can see the shine from my moisturizer. Up until about here, it's a bit dark. My chin and my chest kind of match, and then there's this like dark area in the middle. Story of my life. But you know, I'm not too upset about it. It's not too bad. Plus, quarantine, ain't nobody gonna see me. But if I do need to go to the shops, it is a bit embarrassing. Like, I feel like I need to wear something to cover myself with, or slap some cream on it, which sometimes I don't like doing. If you've followed me on my Instagram, my arms cleared up beautifully around October, November times, and the only thing that worked for them was to stop applying cream to them, which is called moisture withdrawal, and that works for some people, doesn't work for some. This time around it's proving a bit more difficult. Like, I'm not creaming my arms and they're still a bit iffy, which I think is to do with the weather outside because of hay fever season. My allergies have been pretty bad lately. It should die down because it's like the first wave of pollen that comes around like April, and then as we go into summer, different plants kind of pollinate and all that stuff, and it's a lot easier to deal with. Why am I out of breath? Onto some better news. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen my Don't Rush challenge, along with some other beautiful Instagrammers. I never thought I'd be that person that does like a trend or a viral trend or a TikTok. I don't even have the app. But in this case, my friend Aramide, who is also the girl that I met at the Scratch Beneath the Surface event, when I started crying like an idiot, she's the one that handed me a tissue. That was the first time we met. She was like, Zainab, I've made the start of this challenge. I want you to join in. It started off with 4 people, and by the end, I think she had like 14 people involved with it. It was beautiful. It was fun. And it's just funny to watch. So I will leave a link to it down in the description. It's on our IGTV. It's on all of our accounts. So if you can like, if you could go to each and every one of those girls and just leave a like on their video, that'd be amazing. All of them have eczema or are going through topical steroid withdrawal in some way, shape or form. So it's just a big shout out to the community. I also have a question for you ladies. How are your nails doing? Because I know a lot of us use acrylic or gels as a way to protect our skin by not scratching too hard and breaking our skin. Mine were hanging on for dear life. So I gave in and bought a acrylic set. I found 3 different companies because I bought my ingredients. I bought individual items from 3 different places and they all did next day delivery. So I ordered at like midnight and then they came the day after. So now I have a full set of nails. They're a lot shorter than I'm used to, but I don't mind. I think they look kind of cute. I'm not used to short nails like this though. You know how I normally have my nails. But it wasn't too hard to do, especially if you get your nails done as much as I do. You're very used to the process of how acrylics work and what you're supposed to do. So I did my nails last night while I was chatting, while I was gaming and chatting with my friends. I was just... One thing that I was meant to do this year was to go to the Philippines because I need some sun. Clearly, my skin is craving sun. And yeah, my holiday was meant to be 2 weeks from now, just after my birthday. My mum was going to fly out first and me and my boyfriend were going to go meet her there. It's been cancelled. We are gutted. And I was trying to learn Tagalog for this holiday, but since it got cancelled, obviously my motivation just went straight down the drain. So I feel like God's given me a second chance. He basically said like, you can go at the end of the year, but you must learn how to speak Tagalog before you go. So I've got an extra couple of months to try and get it in there, and hopefully this quarantine will finish towards the end of the year. Do you know what? I really don't know what's going to happen with this, because it's one thing getting the numbers down for this virus and all the active cases out there. It's another thing traveling, like having people move around now, that could really like cause a lot of disruption in the numbers. So I have my fingers crossed that I will see Philippines in 2020, but at the same time, if it doesn't happen, it's kind of like, oh well, 2020 was just a write-off. I've been rambling on for 28 minutes now. Just chatting because I haven't really spoken to anyone in a very long time. So I'm still working from home, so the days go pretty fast for me. I just feel like being at home, it's not the same as being in the office, and I think I'm losing a little bit of my motivation. But I've also thought that throughout TSW, I was talking about this in the Facebook groups last night. Someone posted a question like, I feel really irritable all of the time and my focus is gone. And I definitely felt that happened to me when I started my withdrawal. I don't know if it's to do with your body needing the steroids and you've taken it away and suddenly your body just changes a little bit. But I don't think I've got it back yet. I feel like I procrastinate a lot more. I'm a lot more irritable. I have a lot less tolerance for things, and I just generally feel like I'm not so happy-go-lucky anymore. And I don't know if that's because of a direct result of not using steroids anymore, or it's just because I'm my life has changed a bit, like a little bit less sleep, I'm a bit more itchy and scratchy going through withdrawal. Or is it just me? Like, am I just turning into a right old bitch? I don't know. But I've noticed little things, and maybe it's to do with age as well. I feel like something shifted around when I was 28, 29, and I could put it down to TSW, it could be something else, I don't know. But I'm sure a lot of people have mentioned that going through TSW, it just kind of opens your eyes to the world, and you're just a bit like, all the little things, like all the petty things in the world, they just really grind your gears, whereas before you just kind of let it go, and now it's a bit like you're on alert a little bit more. I don't know. But when I saw that comment on the Facebook group, I just thought, oh, so it's not just me then. And I feel like I should be past it now, because I'm not really dealing with the throes of TSW. But I guess I have noticed that I have been waking up in the middle of the night scratching. It's my arms mostly. And in the mornings when I wake up and I go in the mirror and I just see like this dry, dusty area on my chest, and I'm just a bit like, oh, why are you here? So maybe it's still with me, and it can only get better. But this whole quarantine situation is just not helping. Like I said, I'm quite a homebody anyway. That's not the issue. It's the fact that if I want to get something from the shop, now I have to queue up to get it. I can't just go visit my friend like down the road, because not allowed. And just being the freedom of just going out and just not thinking twice about doing something has been taken from us, and it's gone. And my holiday, that is the one thing I am so pissed about. My holiday, like, it was meant to be such an amazing holiday. I'm really bummed out about it. I know that when the day comes that I was meant to, like, supposed to be flying out, I know I'm going to be sitting in my bed crying, because I am so upset. But hopefully this just means that when I do eventually get to rebook this holiday, I've hopefully saved up a bit more money. Maybe I can do a little bit more, hopefully. So the last time I went Philippines, I was 25. So it's been 5 years, 6 years. I need to go, right? And for any of you that have had your holidays cancelled, or trips have to be rejigged and rebooked, like, I hope you all get to go on your holidays, because I know some of you, it's more than just a holiday. It's a getaway from life, and it's time to relax, and it's time to get something that your body needs, which is sun, sea, warmth, moisture in the air. Like, I know it's not just a holiday for some of us, it's literally like, it's a health benefit. And I feel like my health benefit's been taken from me, and I just really, really want to go on holiday. Oh, I'm so bummed. Now I'm really thinking about, like, all the things I had planned. But anyway, it's fine. It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. And you know, when, to be honest, Philippines right now is on lockdown. Like, no planes can come in or leave. So even if let's just say the lockdown was lifted tomorrow and my holiday was next week, I probably still couldn't go, because things wouldn't be up and running like normal. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to go on holiday and then have things like cancelled or things closed and people are not around. Like, it's not a holiday, like you're on a well, maybe a desert island wouldn't be so bad, but just the fact that everything's not in full swing, you'd feel a bit like sold short. Yeah, I just want to have a proper holiday, and also to show Nick exactly what the Philippines is about. And he's never been to Asia, so in that sense it'll be his first time in Asia, and it's kind of like, I want to show you around. I want to show you, like, this is what we do, this is how we do in the Philippines. But it's gonna have to wait. But fingers crossed. I hope that everyone gets to have their holiday, and I think that's all I wanted to talk about. I've been chatting now for nearly 40 minutes. I'm gonna stop because I have nothing else to say. So one last thing is that in February I did a little photo shoot with Cetraben, and I'm sure a lot of you know what Cetraben is. We've all tried it, and it's one of the lovely creams that doesn't sting, you know. Yeah, so there was a little photo shoot with them. I'm gonna insert some pictures from the shoot, and if you go to their website you can see this little mini story that they put together of a couple of us eczema sufferers, psoriasis sufferers, talking about their experience with living with a condition that is very visible and not very much talked about. Oh, really quick thing to say, because my battery is flashing at me saying it's hot. Guys, please watch out for all of these creams that you see in like Chinese shops, African hair shops, those kind of creams that say that they're for eczema, psoriasis, scalp issues, all of that. Please be careful, because they say that they're herbal and all natural, but some of these things have hidden steroids in them. My friend Heba, my lovely friend Heba, she kind of went on a rampage and just kind of posted to everyone that like there's an orange cream. I think that's what it's called, orange cream, which is meant to be for eczema and psoriasis. They say it's orange because of saffron, and that's the natural ingredient. However, someone has done a test on it and it's found to have steroids in it. I can't remember which one. I think I want to say clobetasol or clobetasol, one of the two. And come on, if someone's selling you something as one thing and it's something else, that's not right. That is illegal, and you are able to buy these things over the counter. That is not correct. That is not right. The same thing happened to me. I don't know if I've mentioned this on my channel, but I was in King's Cross one day and a man came up to me and he said to me, you should stop eating dairy. And I was like, oh, okay, here we go again. He was telling me about how he had eczema, he used steroids, he stopped using steroids because they are evil. This is what he told me. And then he said his auntie got him a cream from one of those African hair shops called Abido cream. I'll put a picture right here. And he was like, it helped my eczema and it cured my eczema. I was like, oh, that's great, thanks. I went home and mentioned it to my friend who has eczema, not thinking anything of it. I don't know why. And she sent it back to me saying, Zainab, that's got steroids in it. And when you Google it, this cream has steroids. So this poor man was telling me, preaching to me that steroids are bad, but he's currently using them, but doesn't know because his auntie gets them from a hair shop. And obviously you're not supposed to be able to buy steroids from a hair shop. So these creams, please watch out for them and always do your research on what you're buying. So one of them is orange cream. I believe that's what it's called. I'll put a picture here again. This is orange cream and this is Abido cream. I know that these two creams have steroids in them, but you are able to buy them at any store, like health store, hair shop. So please be careful of those. You don't want to go back into withdrawal or unknowingly put them on your kids or give it to someone and then they end up in our position. We don't need any more new members in our TSW community, please. We want to keep everyone away. We want everyone to have a better life than what we've had, okay? Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now because my mouth is getting really dry. I'm going to go for my walk. So I hope everyone is staying safe. I hope your skin is doing a lot better. Ladies, if your nails are about to fall off, just buy a set from eBay. I'll put the links in the bottom for what I bought, and just try and do your nails at home just to protect your skin for like another week, maybe 2 weeks. Even if it's temporary, it will help in the long run. But I will see everyone again in another video, and have a good day.